All right, community, here we are today with Paul Collanton, online fashion and music aficionado. Now, Paul, I'd like to welcome you here, Paul.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Paul Robert Collanton III. May I call you PC3?
Yeah, or even better yet, P3. It's shorter and it's my Twitter nickname.
P3 is your Twitter nickname. Okay, yeah. Make a note of that. Now, Paul, where are you from?
I'm from San Francisco Bay Area, Fremont. Actually, it's a suburb on the east side.
Shout out to Fremont.
Yes.
All right.
And I've been in LA for about a month now.
Okay, wow, you're fresh off the car.
Yeah.
So, Paul, some questions for you, just for our viewers. You're a big workout guy. I heard you have a really handsome trainer.
Yes. His name is Chris.
Oh, that's my name.
Yeah.
Well, you're looking good. All right, so Paul, so when we're working out, what would you say when you and I are working out so hard is your favorite exercise?
You know what? I really like all of them,
okay.
Yes, but you have to have some that are more favorite than others,
okay.
right? So
yes.
I like the preacher curls.
Yeah, preacher.
I like it when we do chest.
Yeah.
It makes you feel all swole up.
Swole.
And
fluffed.
by the time you're done, you just feel so good.
Okay, good, okay. What's one of your least favorite exercises? None of them.
I love them all, but
good.
if I had to choose one, I would say the renegade rows.
Renegade rows.
Especially after you get me so tired that I can't even move, and you make me do those at the end. I'm like, fuck, man, like, I just want to be done already.
But Paul, I feel like you are a renegade, so a renegade row makes sense for you.
Okay. Well, it's been working. Look at the results so far.
Yeah, you look phenomenal.
Thanks.
Okay, so now Paul, on your blog and in your websites, you like to talk about music. You're a big music fan.
Yes.
Tell me some of your favorite artists.
You know, lately I've been listening to a lot of radio. I really like the Uptown Funk, the Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars.
I love Ronson, yeah.
Yeah, and the Weeknd soundtrack from 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, that's really sexy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those are really popular on the radio right now. But I literally love everything. I love hip-hop and top 40 and
so you love all kinds of music?
Yeah.
Okay, when you were a kid, what was your favorite song? Do you have one that sticks out or one artist?
You know, I think the first two albums I remember buying was No Doubt.
Yeah, okay.
Tragic Kingdom.
Solid.
And TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool.
Yeah.
Those were my first two. And then got into the whole rock thing of the late 90s and all the boy band stuff. And
yeah, you could have been in one of those. Okay, so you being a big social media guy, if you were to rank the social medias from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Friendster, what order would you put them in?
Twitter, definitely.
Twitter.
Then I would say Instagram.
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 Okay.
Then I try to get my Facebook page in order.
Okay.
And then MySpace is really cool, but I think it's more for like established artists with the following.
Okay.
Versus the individual. At least that's my impression of it. And then Friendster, I think that's an old thing, so I'd put that.
How dare you talk about Friendster like that? So there's newer things in Friendster.
I think so. Yeah.
I've got to catch up on this social media stuff. Okay. Let's talk about this company you have called Gay Ambition.
Yeah.
What's that?
Actually, so the parent company is P3 Enterprises.
P3 Enterprises.
But Gay Ambition is a website that I set up about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Where I set out to interview LGBT leaders who are doing really amazing things. And it encompasses basically best practices of, you know, how these different leaders got to where they are today and tips that will help others, you know, to be successful on their careers or journeys or anything that they're going through.
Very good. Gay Ambition.
Yeah.
What makes you such an ambitious gay?
You know, I was inspired, I think, after I came out. It was like very freeing to me. Mm-hmm. And I went to college and I saw the success that I could create if I put my mind to something.
And maybe even share with others.
And share with others. And so I think really my success just drives from being inspired by others who are successful, putting yourself around other people who are doing great things, bringing you up, building you up instead of tearing you down.
Great. We don't tear down here.
Yeah,
we build up.
We like to build people up.
Right.
So that's what inspires me, is being around those other inspiring people.
Great. Gay Ambition.
Yeah.
Great name. Do you find straights to be lazy?
No, not at all. I mean, some, but there's some lazy gays too.
Lazy gays.
But Gay Ambition, actually, it is not just for the LGBT community. I've interviewed people in the straight community as well who are LGBT allies. So really, it's just making sure that we have LGBT and allies.
You're building partnerships, which is good to see.
Everyone. We want to include everyone because I think everyone can always learn.
That's a great answer. Put my glasses back on because it feels right. Looking good. What, Paul Collanton III, would you say is your guilty pleasure?
Ooh, my guilty pleasure. I don't know. Can I say this on camera?
You can give me a couple different answers.
Whiskey.
What's your favorite fast food?
I love McDonald's, man.
The old Crackdonald's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
I'm a Wendy's guy myself. Yeah, I would say I'm a junior bacon cheeseburger guy.
Yes.
Love them. Let me ask you this. What is your favorite healthy thing to eat?
My favorite healthy thing, so like when I'm trying to slim down, like I am a little bit right now,
Yep.
I like to eat a lot of salads with like salmon, you get your omega-3s, lots of different vegetables, kale, and then even like a protein shake with a lot of fruit in it.
The old protein shake.
Yeah, the protein shake.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay. A lot of your pictures, I follow you, Paul. A lot of your pictures, you have these really cool, slick poses where you're like, I'm the man. Can you show me how to do a few of those?
Sure. Like if I'm like in my listening like soldier mode, I'm like sitting up straight in my chair. Yeah, just like that. But if I'm like stretching or if I'm like trying to do something where I'm like acting, I like to just like lean low a little bit, look up, like look at that camera. Look at that camera.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like if you're in listening mode, like soldier mode, like sit high, listen, just kind of make your lips puff out a little bit.
Yes?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Okay. Let me ask you this one last question about your style moves. You always have these cool glasses on.
Yeah.
Do you ever like embellish that and like put them on a cool way, like James Dean? Take them off a cool way?
Yeah, like just kind of like this, really slick, really smooth, and then just maybe switch up your hand, come back on other hand. Yeah.
Okay. So Paul, all this great sensitive work you do, all this great work you do, all this inspiring things you do for people and helping them, who would you like to dedicate it to?
I'm all about family, so honestly this is dedicated to my daughter, Molly.
You have a daughter?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome, your daughter Molly.
Yes.
Well, that's great. All right, thanks again, Paul. You know what we say here at the community? Community.
Yeah.
Community?
Yeah.
Community? Yeah! Thanks, buddy. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, the community to grow needs you to subscribe and get free videos by hitting this button right here. Community! Yeah!